Louisville is cracking down on illegal massage businesses through a new task force. LMPD and other agencies are working together to create stricter laws and to enforce them. Addie Miner spoke with one officer who has been working on the mission for years. Addie?
Rick, LMPD officer Dan Marsden says there are around 40 illicit massage businesses currently in operation across Louisville right now. Now, while he says these businesses aren't new, the new initiative that the city is taking to help crack down on these businesses could save an average of 20 people per location from being trafficked.
Right, a lot of times their windows are covered, their doors are locked, there's an excessive amount of cameras.
Officer Dan Marsden with LMPD says it's not entirely difficult to spot an illicit massage business.
And they also usually advertise on websites and databases that are known to law enforcement where illicit services are basically being promoted.
But Marsden says the businesses are not as easy to shut down.
What are you here for?
But says when they do, it's a sigh of relief. He believes the new Metro Louisville task force that's been created by Councilman Jeff Hudson will help the city close even more.
Now I think we're doing more than we ever have in Louisville, and we have all the right people around the table.
That group is made up of around 30 people, including Councilman Hudson and his team, LMPD, Metro Code Enforcement, ABC, and the Health Department. The first thing the group is working on, Marsden says, is creating ordinances that make it harder for those types of businesses to operate.
To me, what was most important is something of a customer log where customers actually have to write down their names, show their IDs, and the working woman or the therapists would have to put their name, and the service received would have to be put down there.
This used to actually say Far East Spa, so he already took that down. He took the door handle off. I mean, this thing was shut down.
Marsden has been personally responsible for closing 3 illicit massage businesses in Louisville. He says typically he'll have to issue a citation for things like practicing without a license. But if there are stricter penalties, there will be more avenues that law enforcement can take.
We can clean up our city, and if we can set a precedent that in Louisville we will not allow exploitation to happen, we're gonna make it as impossible as we can for you to do this kind of business here.
Now, this is a nationwide issue. Marsden says there are around 19,000 of these businesses in operation across the country. Now, he also says that when he's made contact with these victims, a lot of times they're uncomfortable leaving their situation. So he says the more that law enforcement can get into these businesses and make connections with the victims, the more likely that they'll be able to help them. So he believes this task force and this initiative could help save hundreds of lives. Live from LMPD headquarters, I'm Addie Miners, WLKY News.